So I've been thinking a wee bit more about peace. I mean, in the midst of what we're living in and through, peace is what I dream of. Peace is what I hope for. If we look in a dictionary and find out what the word peace means, it says this: freedom from disturbance, tranquility. I like that. Words that mean the same: tranquility, calm, calmness, restfulness, peace, quiet, peacefulness, quietness, silence, soundlessness, hush, noiselessness, still, privacy, seclusion, solitude, isolation, retirement, freedom from interference, a state or period which there is no war or war has ended. That sounds kind of breathable to me. Space where you might want to pause, where you want to live in that peace. What a gift peace can be. Hear what Jesus had to say. This is Matthew 5:9 in the Amplified Translation. Blessed, spiritually calm, with life joy in God's favor are the makers and maintainers of peace, for they will express his character and be called the sons of God. Jesus knew that to become spiritually calm with life joy in God's favor, to truly know peace, we would need to learn how to make peace, to bring peace. I've learned that I can't wait for others to bring peace. I can't expect others to make peace for me. Matthew 9 in the easy to read says this: great blessings belong to those who work to bring peace. God will call them his sons and daughters. So how do we make peace? How do we work to bring peace? The Amplified translates it: they will express his character. What do you think that means? So how do we express the character of Jesus? The fruit of the Spirit? Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Maybe compassion and mercy and understanding and a sincere invitation. In an article called Developing the Character of Jesus in Your Life by Craig Etheridge, he says, Jesus expressed ultimate love and joy. He exemplified peace and patience in all circumstances. He modeled kindness to the forgotten, goodness to the wayward, faithfulness to the faltering, gentleness and self-control, even in the worst situations. When can we express Jesus' character? Can that help us become peacemakers? What do you think? I think it's a good place to hang out and live. A good way to treat others, to begin becoming a peacemaker. I mean, let's be honest, it isn't easy, especially in this season. Eugene Peterson says in a way that makes sense, that seems practical, doable, that can help us understand. The Message says Matthew 5:9 this way: you're blessed when you can show people how to cooperate instead of compete or fight. That's when you discover who you really are and your place in God's family. Show people how to cooperate instead of to compete or to fight. To show people how. To allow or cause something to be visible. To display or allow to be perceived a quality, an emotion, or characteristics. That's what to show is. To work jointly toward the same end. To become a peacemaker, we are to be willing to show how to cooperate instead of to compete or fight. Not just to teach people, not to tell people, or just to explain about it, but to work jointly toward peace. What would that look like? We're to live like Jesus to the people of peace, to be people of peace, to be peacemakers, not just keepers of peace, because that's who we really are, who we were designed to become and to be. It's our place in the family, all of us. When we do, when we show how to cooperate, when we show competition isn't the best thing, fighting with each other isn't the best thing, when we see our place in the family, all of us, when we do, our family resemblance will be seen. So let's try, let's aim to becoming peacemakers by showing how to cooperate, by doing it ourselves first. We may have to start small, practice before we can take the next step and the next. But we can be peacemakers and we will be blessed. Yes, we will. And we will find our place in God's family. That's where I want to live. How about you? Pray with me. Gracious God, we thank you. Wow. Sometimes we're waiting for somebody else to bring peace. We're waiting for somebody else to calm things down. We're ready for somebody else to do what you have called us to do. To live like Jesus, to love like Jesus, to show people how to cooperate with one another by cooperating ourselves, to be makers of peace, not instigators of anger or hatred or riling people up. How can we be peacemakers? Because that's who you say we are as family. And I want to be a part of your family. Teach me, mold me, and make me. In Jesus I pray, amen. Being a peacemaker isn't always easy. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes there's moments we just wonder, wow, can I do this? And that's a great time to take in a deep breath, pause, and allow the Spirit to speak. So Kathy, we invite you to help us with a breath practice. Thanks, my friend.
For our deep breathing today, see if you can keep your eyes soft but gently open. Allow your eyes to focus on the image of the flower. There are some distractions, maybe a car going by in the background, but allow your eyes to focus on the outline of the flowers in front of you. Allow your lips to lightly touch. Notice how your breath slows down. Perhaps your breath even deepens on the inhale and the exhale. And now bring your breathing practice to a close, knowing that you can do this at any time in your day. Slow down, focus on one object, and just bring yourself to your breathing.